So this transcendental Hare Krishna mantra is not a sound production of this material world. It is the transcendental vibration from the spiritual world. Golokera prema dhana hari nama sankirtan. This Harinam Sankirtan is not a man-made musical sound. No. This is the song to develop love of God. And there is no difference between Krishna and his name. If we chant carefully, without any offense, then gradually he will completely purify.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Nrisimhadeva Bhagavan ki jai. Prahlad Maharaj ki
Jai.
Okay, so now we're going to have Hari Kirtan leading us in Nrisimhadeva prayers, and then we'll have one more Kirtan. I hope you'll join in. Hare Krishna. Let's switch the harmonium. Okay. All the Gurukul children, you can join here for this Kirtan. There. There you go. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Janvi. Thank you, Hare Kirtan. Thank you, all the children from the Gurukul. Come on, they deserve a bigger round of applause. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki. Jai. Srila Prabhupada ki. Jai. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Jaya
Hare Krishna. Haribo, Haribo. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So now Nrisimhadeva will arrive and then he will have an abhishek. After abhishek we'll have a drama and later on prasadam. Haribo. Nrisimhadeva Bhagavan ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Go Premanande. Hari Hari.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Nrisimhadeva Bhagavan ki jai, Prahlad Maharaj ki jai. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Nrisimhadev, 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 Jaya Nrisimhadev. Jaya Nrisimhadev, Jaya Nrisimhadev, Jaya Nrisimhadev, Jaya Nrisimhadev. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Jaya Lakshmi Nrisimha, Jaya Lakshmi Nrisimha, Jaya Lakshmi Nrisimha, Jaya Lakshmi Nrisimha. Jaya Lakshmi Nrisimha, Jaya Lakshmi Nrisimha, Jaya Lakshmi Nrisimha, Jaya Lakshmi.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Nrisimhadeva.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Nrisimhadeva.
Prahlad Nrisimha Parato Nrisimha.
Nrisimha Parato Nrisimha.
Ito Nrisimha Parato Nrisimha. Yato Nrisimha, Hridaya Nrisimha. Bahe Nrisimha, Hridaya Nrisimha. Narasimhamadim Sharanam Prapade. Navakara Kamalavane Naga Adbhuta Shringa Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringa Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Avagara Kamalavara Naga Adbhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare
Kamalavade Naga Madhubhuta Shekha Hiranyakashipu Tanubringam Keshavadrita Narari Rupa Jagadisha Hare Hare Jagadisha Hare Jagadisha Hare
Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare
Keshavadrita Narari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare
Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare
Keshavadrita Narari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare
Jaya Jagadisha Jaya Jagadisha Jaya Jagadisha Hare
Jaya Jagadisha Jaya Jagadisha Jaya Jagadisha Hare
Jaya Nrisimhadev 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 Jaya Nrisimhadev
Nrisimhadeva Nrisimhadeva Jaya Nrisimhadeva Jaya Nrisimhadeva
Jaya Prahlad
Lakshmi Nrisimha Jaya, Lakshmi Nrisimha Jaya, Lakshmi Nrisimha Jaya, Lakshmi Nrisimha
Jaya Lakshmi Nrisimha Jaya, Lakshmi Nrisimha Jaya, Lakshmi Nrisimha Jaya, Lakshmi Nrisimha.
Nrisimha Jaya, Lakshmi Nrisimha.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Hari Bol
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Hari Bol
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Jaya Nrisimhadeva Jaya Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Nrisimhadev Nrisimhadev Jaya Nrisimhadev Jaya Nrisimhadev 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 Jaya Nrisimhadev Jaya Nrisimhadev Jaya Nrisimhadev Nrisimhadev Jaya Nrisimhadev Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Bhakta Prahlad Bhakta Prahlad Bhakta Prahlad Jaya Bhakta Prahlad Jaya Lakshmi Nrisimha Jaya Lakshmi Nrisimha Jaya Lakshmi Nrisimha Jaya Lakshmi Nrisimha
Lakshmi Nrisimha Jaya Lakshmi Nrisimha Jaya
Jaya Lakshmi Nrisimha Jaya Lakshmi Nrisimha Jaya Lakshmi Nrisimha Jaya Lakshmi Nrisimha
Lakshmi Nrisimha Jaya Lakshmi Nrisimha Jaya Lakshmi Nrisimha Jaya
Jaya Prabhupada 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 Srila Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada 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 Srila Prabhupada Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna Hare Rama
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Jaya Nrisimhadev Jaya Nrisimhadev Jaya Nrisimhadev Jaya Nrisimhadev, Jaya Nrisimhadev 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 Jaya Nrisimhadev, Jaya Nrisimhadev 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 Jaya Nrisimhadev, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jai Jai Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Maharaj ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Nitai Gaura Premanande Hari Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Thank you. Thank you, Anjali. Oh. Thank you so much for stepping in from the Shiva. So impromptu, unexpected. Oh, thank you so much. Yay, ready to go. I feel really honored and clear played with me. I was like, for a musician, can you play for like 2 hours straight, non-stop? And you play for the kids, and then they ask me to sing last minute. No one to really... I just have to, they got so much. Well, they asked me to play, and I said, no one is going to come. Anyway, thank you so much. Thank you, Prabhu. You okay? Are you alive? No, I can imagine. Yeah, you played for so long. Thank you, Anjali. Such an honor. I think so. Should we go home? There's a play, but we've already seen the play today. Yeah, it is good. Shall we go home? Yeah, let's do that. I'm so tired. Lord Nrisimhadeva was here for like a whole hour, right, giving me darshan. Very tired. Thank you so much for coming to support. Oh my God. It's so nice. Thank you so much. I'm not used to singing for Abhishek, so I don't really know the protocol. I know it has to go up and down. It's very nice.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Okay, while we're waiting for the drama, I want everybody to connect to the guest network. We're going to play a quiz. Everybody, all the children, please get your parents' mobile phones and connect to the temple internet. We're going to have a Kahoot quiz. So come on quickly, you got 2 minutes to connect to the internet before we start the Kahoot quiz. All the children, get your parents' mobile phones and connect to the internet. The name of the Wi-Fi is Guest Network. And the password is Manor 1973. Okay, you've got the name of the Wi-Fi network. It's called Guest Network. And the password is Manor 1973 with a capital M. Is everybody connected? Raise your hands if you already connected to the Wi-Fi. Okay, that we've got 7 people. We need a few more. Okay, if you connected to the Wi-Fi, I want you all to go to kahoot.it. And this is the PIN number which you need to put on, kahoot.it. Okay, Sridham is on. Leela, Ekadashi. Avinash, Vasudev, Jessica. Who else we got here? Oh, we got a few more. Okay, we'll wait till we got 20 before we start. And please keep your names clean. Vishal, that goes out for you. Please keep your name clean. Okay? Oh wow, we got quite a few players. Okay, I think we've got quite a few players. This is going to be a lot of fun here.
You share with them or not? You two do together. It has to work. What? Okay, bring it here.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to start the quiz now. Everybody ready? Okay. The quiz is on Lord Nrisimhadeva. 3. Watch the phone. Who was Hiranyaksha's brother? You got the name, 4 things there. I want the answers.
Why do you know how to... Sit down.
Off the carpet, everyone. All the way off the carpet.
Okay.
To the left, all the way to the left.
We got 9 more seconds. Okay, let's see who was better. Whoa, okay. Some people got it a bit wrong. I don't know how they could get that one wrong, but we're going to go to the next question. Everybody ready? Okay, next question. Ooh, okay. Casey Sock is getting up there, but Vasudev from the Gurukul seems to be up in the leaderboard. Wonderful. Gurukul is teaching you something, Vasudev. Okay, who did Hiranyakashipu worship? Was it Lord Shiva, Lord Vishnu, was it Lord Durga or Lord Brahma? I'm hearing too much talking, not enough concentration. Okay, it was Lord Brahma. Okay, some people were worshipping Lord. Hiranyakashipu did not worship Lord Shiva. If you remember, if you saw the drama this morning, you would have seen him standing on his one leg praying to Lord Brahma. So we're going to go to the next question.
I mean, like, it'll be live stream. It'll be on the live stream. I don't know if it'll be recorded or not, the live stream.
How many years did he worship Lord Brahma for?
If you just explain like that, Prabhuji is taking photos.
I can take on my phone. She said I cannot just on my phone. I said that video.
It's up to you, but I don't know how you do it. I don't know. It's up to you.
Okay, the answer was 100 years he was standing on his legs worshipping Lord Shiva.
She said
So we're going to go to the next question. Oh, Keshavi, wonderful. She's come up at the top. Wonderful. Okay, next question is, ready? Which boon could Lord Brahma not give him?
we don't know it will be recorded.
Yeah, you can watch it offline. You can watch it afterwards. It's YouTube, it's streamed. It should be on YouTube. Yeah. Check if you have you check on Bhaktivedanta Manor, see if they're live streaming. If they are, then you can just say this is the.
Okay, it was immortality because Hiranyakashipu said, I do not want to be killed by anyone. And what did Lord Brahma say? Even I have to die. So sorry, Hiranyakashipu, I cannot give you that benediction.
Bhaktivedanta Manor.
Okay, so let's see. Keshavi is still in the lead. And we can see Baladev and Kaviraj moving up. Wonderful.
Yeah, like can we watch classes?
Which of the following was not one of the boons Brahma gave him? Think of it.
Drama is going on.
Was it not to be killed by man or beast? Not to be killed by any weapon? Not to be killed on land, sea or sky? Or can never be killed? Green, green. Okay, one more second. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so quite a few, most of you got it right. Some people were choosing the other things, but those are the benedictions which Lord Brahma gave him. So we'll go to the next question. Keshavi, who is Keshavi? Please stand up so we can see Keshavi. Whoa, wonderful, yes, wonderful. Okay, true or false, this one. These are the boons. Did Hiranyakashipu become puffed up after all the boons he got? Yes? Okay, true. Some people thought Hiranyakashipu wasn't very humble, so he became very puffed up after getting all those benedictions. So remember that. Sometimes having too many things can make you very puffed up. Okay, Keshavi is still in the lead. Woo. What was Hiranyakashipu's son's name? Come on, you should all get this. I think it's Sridham. Yeah, Sridham or Madhumangal or Nitai.
Prahlad.
Okay, let's see what the answer. Oh, the verdict is yellow. So most of you got that right. The others are Sridham and Madhumangal were Krishna's friends. And Nitai is the brother of Lord Gauranga. Okay. Gary is coming up. Wonderful, Gary. You're doing very well. Who was Prahlad's guru? Was it Hiranyakashipu, Sanda, Amarka, or Narada Muni? We'll ask Kaviraj who the guru is. Who is Lord Chaitanya, Lord Prahlad Maharaj's guru? Amarka. Amarka? No. He was one of the teachers. Okay, most of you seem to know this story. Yes, it was Narada Muni. And did Narada Muni actually, where did he teach him? How did he teach him? Was it in a classroom? Or was he just speaking to his mother? So all the mothers who've got children, remember, while you are pregnant, you need to make sure you're not watching TV, because that's what your son is going to be learning, son or your daughter. Oh, Keshavi, you got that wrong. True or false? Was Prahlad the greatest demon ever? It's blue. It's false. Ooh, some people thought he wasn't some people say he was the greatest demon. No, he was the greatest, one of the greatest devotees. He's one of the Mahajans. Yeah. Which Keshav is that? Why did Hiranyakashipu want to kill Prahlad? Because he was a very naughty boy? Sometimes I think of like that of my children, but I guess we can't do that. Because he was bullying other children, because he was a devotee of Krishna, because he didn't want to become king. No, because he was a devotee of Krishna. Okay, everybody, most of you got that right. Hiranyakashipu wanted to kill him because he was a devotee of Lord Krishna and he didn't like any devotees. Okay, how did he try to kill Prahlad? This is a multiple choice question, remember. This is a multiple choice question, all of them. This is a multiple choice question. It could be 1, it could be 2, it could be 3, it could be 4. So don't rush. Wait, okay, I'll tell you which one to press. 2. No, not yet. Wait, Kavi, no. Yes. Oh, some of you didn't get all of them. Okay, wonderful. We're going to go to the next one. Ooh, Balaram, we lost you there. Nanda's coming up. And Bali Yatra. Keshavi, you've made a comeback. Wonderful. I'll tell you when to press it, yeah? Who came to protect Prahlad? Was it Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, or Nrisimha? Which one? I'll tell you when to press. Now, yes, most of you, some people chose Matsya. I hope it was their children or their big thumbs pressing it. Okay, come on, press it. Here, that's it. Wonderful. Look, you pressed the wrong thing. Oh no! Not yet. Okay. Where did he come from? Where did Lord Nrisimhadeva come from? He came from some flower, from the wall, from the air, or from the pillar? Pillar, yeah. No, you look. Okay, everybody got that right. Oh, some people chose the air. I mean, yes. Okay. Okay, we going good? How did Nrisimhadev kill Hiranyakashipu? With a bow and arrow, with a sword, with a club, or with his nails? With his nails. You got to read there, don't. I think it was a sword. Who thinks it's a sword? Raise your hand. Yeah. No, you can't see. Yes, you are right. Naka. He killed with his naka, with his nails. I can't do anything now. Okay, Nanda is right at the top. Nara is the highest climber. Who's Nara? At what time was Hiranyakashipu killed? Was it in the morning, at night, at dusk, or in the evening? You know it's the time when you have to break your fast. Yeah? Everybody's waiting for that time, all those who are fasting. Dusk. He was killed at dusk, yes. 11 people chose the evening. Actually, it was dusk because he could not be killed in the evening, in the night, or in the morning. And some people chose the morning, one person. Ay, ay, ay. Ooh, Gary. Okay, now multi-select, remember this. Where was he killed? Was he killed outside? Was he killed inside? Was he killed in the doorway, or was he killed on the lap? Doorway and lap. No, don't jump, don't move. You got computers there. You can't. Okay. Most people have seemed to got the correct two answers. Some people even selected outside and inside. But remember, those were his boons. He couldn't be killed outside or inside. So, sorry, those were the wrong answers. Whoa, we're seeing some change. Vasudev is coming back up. Nandini, you're doing very well there. Okay, multiple select. What was Nrisimhadev? Was he a half man, incarnation of Krishna, half lion, half bear? I think he was half bear, no? He looked like a bhalu. Red, blue, yellow. 3. Remember? Oh, some of you didn't choose incarnation of Krishna. That's going to cost you some points. Whoa, Nandini and Vasudev, you are getting right up there. Nanda, you got to be careful. They're going to catch up. Who was able to calm Nrisimhadev? Was it Lakshmi? Was it Prahlad? Was it Indra? Or was it Brahma? Or was it Shiva? Oh, sorry, there's no Lakshmi? Oh, who made this quiz? Prahlad, it's Prahlad. Okay, everybody seemed to have gotten that. I thought it was the wrong answer, but let's go to the next, last question. Multi-select once again. Who is in this picture? Let's see if you can get this picture. All the characters in this picture is going to come up slowly. Yeah. No Hiranyaksha, no Hiranyaksha. You should know this picture. It's in the temple room. So, I can see Prahlad, Hiranyakashipu and Nrisimhadev. I hope nobody selected Hiranyaksha because Hiranyaksha is not in this picture. Oh, somebody did select Hiranyaksha. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to see the podium. Let's see who's at the top. Number 3, Nandini. Nandini, can you please stand up? Round of applause for Nandini. Vrishni. And number 1, we have Nanda. Give him a round. Thank you very much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to begin the drama. Can we close the curtains? Okay, let's
demons are suffocating the entire universe by his intense austerities. He must be stopped! I must go at once to notify Lord Brahma himself of this madness! Madness! Lord Brahma must stop him! My throat!
Dear son of Kashyapa, please, no more. Stop. I implore you to put a stop to your extreme austerities. Because of it, you are suffocating the universe. You've demonstrated your worthiness, and I am delighted to award you a benediction. You may now ask for whatever you desire, and I shall fulfill it.
Oh, Lord Brahma, welcome. Let me offer my respectful obeisance unto thee, the Supreme Lord within this universe. You are the cause of life of all living entities here, and I've been most eager to meet you, O giver of benedictions. Now, grant me one wish. I desire never to meet death.
I cannot grant that boon to you. Even I myself must die one day.
I see. Then give me the boon not to be killed by any living entity created by you. Not by an animal, nor human, nor weapon. Not in the daytime, nor the night. Inside or outside. Neither by land, nor sea, or air. Now grant me power over all living entities, including the Devatas. Then I will be satisfied.
Oh Hiranyakashipu, these wishes you've asked for are difficult to obtain for most men. However, due to your severe penance, I shall grant them to you.
Now I shall destroy this Vishnu. The atrocious act he has committed unlawfully against my brother, he will surely die. He has foolishly favored the demigods over the noble Asuras. I shall have his head to honor the death of my great brother. O army of darkness, go forth and kill all Vishnu worshippers. Kill the cows. Burn the temples. Now everyone, worship me, the great Hiranyakashipu.
We are not safe even in our heavenly kingdom. Instead of saving us from the tyrant, Lord Brahma himself has given him so many boons. And now, Hiranyakashipu is more powerful than ever is immortal and unconquerable. His armies surround this city. We are doomed! Doomed! Doomed!
Indra! I have come to overthrow you. You will become my insignificant subordinate, while I will rule the universe from this throne.
How dare you, Hiranyakashipu? This is despicable and not befitting of the law Brahma has placed into constitution. You not know he has anointed me as a king of the heavens. The throne is mine. Mark my words. This will not go unnoticed, you treacherous demon.
Quiet! I am now king of this universe. Now, bow down before me, lest you wish to feel the sharpness of my sword. You weak fool.
You are blinded. Blinded, I tell you, by envy and rage, and therefore unable to acknowledge my position!
No, it is you who are blind to the fact of who is supreme. I can no longer tolerate the meaningless words coming from your mouth. You don't even seem to recognize that your entire realm is under the subjugation of my armies. Now, proclaim my position. Otherwise, I'll put an end to you.
Never! Never!
And prepare to die at my hands.
Stop! I will! I proclaim that Hiranyakashipu, the son of Diti, is now the official king of heaven. I, Indra, step down.
Good. Good. Now make yourself useful, lest you feel the wrath of my sword and you'll squeal like a pig. Bring me some somaras. Now. Now! Hurry! I don't like waiting.
Jai Hiranyakashipu.
Ah, Narada Muni. Welcome to my new abode. Have you come to pay tribute to the new King of Heaven?
Indeed, I have, my lord.
Good. I understand that you, Muni, have been keeping my wife and son safe in your ashram while I was away on one of my campaigns.
That is true.
Excellent. I am pleased with you, O sage.
Dear father, I have been waiting to see you.
My beloved son, it is so delightful to see you. Come, let me embrace you. I've been yearning for you too. And I've even heard that this sage has been looking after you very nicely.
Yes, father, I am thankful to him, and now I am with you.
Thank you, sage. Now, is there a benediction you wish for? I can grant you anything you want. Wine, women, whatever.
You are too kind. However, as a simple traveler, I must choose to decline.
No one has ever declined to me before. Are you sure there isn't a single thing in your heart that I may grant you? I'm perfectly able, you know.
No, I am happy in life with what I have. I try to keep it simple. Therefore, once again, I humbly decline, but I thank you.
As you wish. I hope my son has not taken to your simple way of life. I understand he has taken a great appreciation for you, Narad.
I am honored and humbled to serve such a great personality. I'm sure that one day he will achieve great things.
My son, you will be the legacy, and I am so proud of that. I will show you how to reign over the universe. But for now, we must begin your education at the Royal Gurukul. There you can learn the ways of being a great ruler, like your noble father.
Are you saying I'll be starting school, Father?
Of course.
And will I be learned, Father?
Most learned, my son. I want nothing but the best for you. Therefore, in order to make sure you become a learned and powerful ruler, I'll provide you nothing but the best of teachers.
Who are they, Father?
Amaka and Sander. Bring the royal teachers into my court.
Hiranyakashipu ki jai!
Jai Hiranyakashipu! How can we be of service to you?
My son, Prahlad, will be under your guidance. I expect you to teach him exceptionally well. Guard him and protect him, so that even his thoughts are not contaminated in any way. Be wary of our enemies, especially the Vishnu worshippers.
Certainly, our Lord.
We will impart the best knowledge about how to rule your kingdom when he grows up. He will make the most excellent king.
Now, off we go to school, Prahlad. Learn well the art of enjoying life.
Yes, Father.
Come, Narad. Maybe you can play your veena and sing for me. Sing, my glories.
It will be my pleasure.
Prahlad, as you've heard, you will inherit the throne, and your father has much expectation of you. Therefore, we hope you'll rise to the occasion and follow in his footsteps boldly.
You must pay attention to your studies carefully.
If you do not desire to be punished by the king, then you will act accordingly and appropriately.
Yes, my teachers.
Good. Then we have a good understanding. Now, Prahlad, repeat after me. So much power I have today.
So much power I have today.
So much more I will get tomorrow.
So much more I will get tomorrow.
If anyone gets in my way,
If anyone gets in my way,
I will destroy them.
I will destroy them.
Okay, very good. Now repeat. So much power I have today.
So much power I have today.
So much more I will get tomorrow.
So much more I will get tomorrow.
If anyone gets in my way,
If anyone gets in my way,
I will destroy them.
I will destroy them.
Excellent! School break, 15 minutes.
My dear school friends, I know you want to play, but these things don't interest me. I prefer chanting Krishna's names. born to serve Krishna, but instead we spend too much time to enjoy life. Material things don't make us happy. But chanting, we can really be happy. Anyone can chant Krishna's names. It's so easy. If we can chant Krishna's names, we can be happy. Come try with me. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Now, behave, children! Prahlad, what is this chanting you are teaching the innocent children? This is not befitting of a child whose father is the ruler and conqueror of the universe. Take such ridiculous thoughts out from your head and submit to what your father demands of you.
Krishna or Vishnu is not our friend and not to be spoken highly of. He is our enemy, Prahlad.
Enemy or friend does not matter if we serve Krishna.
No more. Quiet, boy. Do and say only as you are told. Otherwise, there will be severe consequences.
Oh no! The king is on his way here!
Good God! Why has he come? Prahlad, be careful how you tread in front of your illustrious father. All glories to Hiranyakashipu, ruler of the universe. My lord, we've attempted to teach Prahlad as you have expected and requested of us.
My son, I am so proud. You know, you have been in the school 3 terms now. So tell me, what have you learnt? I'm keen to find out.
They have taught me how to govern your kingdom.
Good. Then how do you rule a kingdom?
To divide and then conquer.
Excellent, excellent. You know, I was beginning to feel concerned that perhaps the time you spent with Narad Muni might have contaminated your mind and made you forget your kingly duties. But well done, Prahlad. Narad seems a fair sort, but most Vishnu worshippers are tricky people, not to be trusted, you see.
Indeed not, my lord.
My son, what is the best thing you've learned in the school so far? Tell me. After hearing your first answer, I'm quite eager to discover more.
The best thing, Father? It's easy. It's to surrender all we have to Lord Krishna and chant his holy name.
What? You insubordinate fools! I have warned you to guard his mind! How dare you!
Our lord, such treachery and betrayal does not come from us. It comes from within his heart.
Then why is there such filth coming from his mouth? Blasphemy! There is no explanation nor justification I can accept for this drivel!
Please, Supreme Lord, do not be enraged with us. Ask Prahlad yourself where he gets these ideas from. It certainly does not come from us.
Where do you get such thoughts, Prahlad?
Not from my teachers, Father. They mainly teach me how to cheat and lie.
And what's wrong with that? Now, Prahlad, I demand that you immediately rid these poisonous thoughts from your mind. Otherwise, you will infuriate me.
Krishna resides within the heart of all living entities. He's even in your heart. Turn to him, Father. He will help you. You should turn to him to receive his divine mercy. As I fear you have gone astray.
Krishna, Vishnu is our enemy. You dare praise the killer of my brother? I do not need him. I am the most powerful being in this universe. Don't you ever forget that, Prahlad. How is it that my own son has become so defiant? Surely this could eventually cause an uprising in my kingdom. But we shall see how this Krishna protects him now. Take this boy and feed him to my demoniac allies. Have no mercy. Then we'll see how he fares. Take him! Take him! I never want to see him or hear of him ever again. Kill him! Kill him, do you understand?
My lord! My lord!
What is it?
We have some dreadful news, my lord. They tried to kill Prahlad in so many ways, but they still could not do it. Here is the report, my lord.
What? It seems my son has some mystic abilities. They tried to boil you. You lived. They tried to throw you off a cliff. You somehow survived. They tried to crush you. Somehow you managed to escape. They tried to burn you. You're not even harmed. They tried to poison you. You simply walked away. They tried to throw you into a pit of deadly snakes. But you were not even bitten. How can this be? Who has given you these supernatural powers?
The same place you get yours from, Father. The Supreme Lord Krishna.
Krishna? Krishna? Who is this Krishna of yours?
Krishna is our friend and well-wisher. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. If we serve him with love, he will take care of us, including you, Father.
I don't need this Krishna of yours, Prahlad. Everyone fears me, for I rule this entire universe without mercy.
When we die, we leave it all behind.
I will not die. I will live forever, Prahlad. In fact, I will kill this Krishna of yours. Then I will kill you myself, personally. So where is this pathetic god of yours, huh?
He is everywhere, Father.
Everywhere, huh? Is he here? Is he there?
Yes, Father, he is everywhere.
Is he in this pillar, Prahlad? Is he?
Yes, Father, he is in the pillar.
Then I shall kill him! What is this magnificent form I see before me? Half man, half lion, so majestic. So this is Vishnu, killer of my brother. I must fight. I will fight him. Die, Vishnu! Die! Ah! 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 Oh! Get off me! Get off me!
My dear Prahlad, I am very happy with your devotion unto me. Despite the hardship, the difficulties, that your father tried to kill you, you still remain faithful to me. Therefore, I will grant you whatever benediction you want. Please ask.
I just want to be your servant, dear Lord.
Please ask anything from me, and I will grant you your desire.
Although my father was a demon, but my Lord, please let him have a chance to serve you.
You are concerned for your father, Prahlad? Because of you, your father is already liberated. Now, since you have ideal qualities, I want you to rule the universe. And when your time is finished here, you will return to my abode and reside there eternally.
You are so kind, my Lord. Nrisimhadeva Bhagavan ki Jai! Nrisimhadeva Bhagavan ki Jai! Nrisimhadeva Bhagavan ki Jai!
Nrisimhadeva, Jai Jai Nrisimhadeva, Jai Jai Nrisimhadeva, Jai Jai Nrisimhadeva. Namaste Nrisimhadeva, Raj Raj Daini, Hiranya Kasi Purvakshah, Shiratamara Kalaya, Ito Nrisimha Bharto Nrisimha, Yato Yato Yamito Nrisimha, Ahe Nrisimha Hridaye Nrisimha, Nrisimhadeva Saranam Prapade. Avakara Kamalavare केशवगीता नरहरिरूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
I want to thank Prem Sankirtan. Some of you might know Prem Sankirtan. Did you like the soundtrack? Did you like the soundtrack? This was original music. This was done, mastermind by Prem Sankirtan. You can't see him, but he's at the back over there. Please shower your blessings to him. He did an amazing, amazing job. Prem Sankirtan Prabhu Ki. All original music, all written by himself. He had a little help from Hans Zimmer, I think. No one got that joke? We have a really nice new soundtrack for next year, 50th anniversary. We're planning Janmashtami play, the birth of Lord Krishna, the musical. Prem Sankirtan is going to write some original songs, some original music. That's next year for the 50th anniversary. Shri Nrisimhadeva Bhagavan ki, Shri Shri Radha Gokulananda ki, Shri Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman ki, Shri Shri Gauranitai ki. And I can see that queue going all the way to Brahma Loka for Prasadam ki jai.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Okay, who wants to stand in a really long queue? Okay, good, go then. Looks like most of you are already gone. Hare Krishna, just so you know, feast will be served at 6:30 p.m. That is at 6:30. Thank you all for coming. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, everybody. Those of you who are in the building still, do you want a class on Nrisimhadeva? Who wants to hear something about Nrisimhadeva? If you want to, then please come to the front and we'll do a class over here. Hare Krishna, everybody. Is anyone staying for class? We're going to do class right here. If you do want to hear me talk about Nrisimhadeva, please come over here. And everybody else, we have 70 acres of land at this temple, so go and talk somewhere else. There's a lot of space if you want to talk. We're not short of space. But if you are staying here for class, please come to the front and we will talk something. It's good to see you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Good. A small class. We have a small classroom. Shen, hello. Thank you for coming. Okay, good. So now, today is a very, very special festival. It is the appearance day of Nrisimhadeva. Okay? So Nrisimhadeva is the half man, half lion incarnation of Krishna. Now, incarnations are very interesting. Does anybody know how many times Krishna appears in this world? Okay, from the beginning of creation till today, how many times? He's going to give us an exact number. Tell us what the number is. Huh? 24. Okay. I will take your answer. It is a correct answer because 24 is a number given in the Bhagavatam. There's 24 incarnations, which is good. But at the same time, there is no limit to the number of times Krishna can come. In fact, when we talk about is Krishna in this world right now? If I ask you that question, what would you say? Is Krishna here right now? Yes? Where is he? Where is he? You seem to know the answer. Everywhere. You heard that from the play, didn't you? Is he in this pillar? Should we try and smash the pillar and see if he comes out? The temple authorities may not be happy with that. But Krishna is present everywhere. Now, in the South Indian scriptures, okay, there is a very interesting analogy that is given. You may know this. It is said that you see Krishna is present in many, many places. And the analogy is of a thirsty pilgrim who is looking for water. Thirsty pilgrim looking for water. Does that ring a bell? I think I'm looking at you because you're a scholar, rather one Prabhu, but so you may know the story. But it talks about a thirsty pilgrim who is looking for water. And he's very, very thirsty. He wants to drink some water. And he's thinking, where can I find water to drink? So a devotee who is looking for Krishna is a little bit like that. He's a thirsty pilgrim who wants access to Krishna. Now, one place, where is Krishna present? Okay, Krishna, it is said, is present in Vaikuntha. Vaikuntha is the spiritual world. Okay, we say, isn't it, when we go to the spiritual world, we go somewhere else, like a physical dimension or like a spiritual dimension that is present beyond the material creation. So Vaikuntha, it is said. So for a thirsty pilgrim, that is a little bit like the ocean. There is a lot of water there, but it is very, very far away. You can't access it. Okay? Do we have access to Vaikuntha? Do we have access to the spiritual world? No, because it is very, very far away. So it is said it's like a thirsty pilgrim looking for water, but the ocean is very, very far away. So then it is said, well, where else can a thirsty pilgrim find some water? And it is said another place is when Krishna comes as his incarnation. When he comes as an incarnation, he is present in this world. Okay? But again, he comes and goes. He's not here right now, is he? So it is said for a thirsty pilgrim, it is like a flash flood. So when a flood comes, the water's there, but then it's gone. So people who come later, they have no access to that. So like right now, we can't see. We saw a play of Nrisimhadeva, but we can't see Nrisimhadeva face to face right now because he's not here. He's come and gone. Okay? So then what will the thirsty pilgrim do? Where does he find water? So another place Krishna is present
is in the heart, isn't it? Krishna is present in the heart. He's actually closest to you, okay? Because we're spiritual beings. This is not me. I'm actually here, isn't it? The soul is present in the region of the heart. And the person who's closest to you is Vishnu in his form as Paramatma, as a super soul. He's present. But even though he's so close, we still can't speak to the super soul, isn't it? We still can't speak to Krishna in the heart. Why? Because it is said, it is like the thirsty pilgrim trying to drink water, but the water is in a well, which is very deep. Okay? So the first instance is Krishna is in the Vaikuntha planets, but it's like an ocean far away. The second instance is when Krishna comes as an incarnation, but he comes and goes. That's like a flood. And the third instance is when Krishna is present in the heart, but he's deep within. It's like a well. So which is the easiest way to access Krishna that we have today? How can a thirsty pilgrim quench his thirst? I'll tell you where it is. If you go to your house and you open a tap, then water is readily accessible. And it is said just like that, the way Krishna is present even today, right here, is in the form of his names and in the form of the deity. So two things. You open your mouth, the name comes out, Krishna is there. You open the tap, water comes out, the thirsty pilgrim is satisfied. Okay, like that. So in today's world, it may be difficult to access Vaikuntha, the spiritual world. It may be difficult to access the incarnation. It may be very, very difficult to access water from inside a well. Okay? But at the same time, when you chant Krishna, Krishna is present. It's very, very interesting because it is a concept we have to try and understand. This concept of spiritual non-duality. When there is something material, and Prabhupada often gave the example of water, if you are thirsty, our thirsty pilgrim, okay, if you just shouted, water, 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 would it satisfy his thirst? It wouldn't, because there is a difference between the substance and how you refer to substance. Okay, there's a difference between those things. But in spiritual terms, it doesn't work like that, especially when we're talking about Krishna. So Krishna is the person, but Krishna is also the name Krishna, okay? When you say Krishna, Krishna is present. It's not that we say Krishna to get to the real Krishna who is a person somewhere else. That's not the case. You don't chant the name Krishna to be spiritually advanced, so one day you'll be able to see Krishna in the spiritual world. No, in spiritual terms, lesson number 101, when you say Krishna, Krishna is here. Because the name is different from Krishna being present. So if you chant sincerely, yeah, Hare Krishna, what is it, the batteries? The batteries are full in here, the indicator. Anyway, so Krishna is present here in the form of his name. But at the same time, when we talk about the incarnation of Krishna, it's like he's almost here, isn't it? When Nrisimhadeva was here, did you think of Nrisimhadeva? There's a very, very interesting pastime. Once Srila Prabhupada, the founder of the Hare Krishna movement, so he was sitting on this very same day, Nrisimhadeva Chaturdashi, and he was watching a play. Okay, he was watching a drama that was put up by the devotees, and it was a drama. So Srila Prabhupada had told his disciples the story of Nrisimhadeva. That's how they knew the story. And then as they were performing the drama, there came a point when, you saw in the end, when Hiranyakashipu hits the pillar and Nrisimhadeva comes out of the pillar, isn't it? And as soon as Nrisimhadeva came out of the pillar, Prabhupada jumped. He was like, oh my God. It's very interesting because Srila Prabhupada was the one who told the story to his disciples. Based on that, they put up a play, and then Nrisimhadeva came out and Srila Prabhupada just jumped, like as if he didn't know he was going to come out. Okay, Prabhupada knew. But why do you think he jumped? Okay, why? Because when he was seeing the play, he wasn't seeing the play like we do. We think, when I was at the back and I was watching the play and I was thinking, oh, that's Jai Krishna over there. Oh yeah, that's Radha Mohan. He comes every time. Every time there's a play, it has to be Radha Mohan in there. And oh, that's that guy. Hare Krishna. And that's the other guy. Oh yeah, I know this, I know this, I know this. But when Srila Prabhupada was watching the play, he was totally absorbed. Okay? He didn't see the players. He was seeing, okay, this is Nrisimhadeva. And he was so absorbed when Nrisimhadeva actually jumped out of the pillar, then he actually got, oh my God, Nrisimhadeva. And he was like, the look on his face was like, one devotee told me the story. That's how I know he was there watching and he was looking at Prabhupada. So, the point is that Krishna is there everywhere. Okay? We say that in this world, people ask the question, okay, if there is a God, why can't I see him? That's the biggest question, isn't it, that you get asked. If there is a God, why can't I see him? And sometimes as devotees, we're also thinking, well, I've been practicing spiritual life for so long. I've been praying to God. I've been chanting Hare Krishna. Why can't I see him? If he's here, why can't I see him? The fact is that we only see what we want to see. Okay? In fact, if you read the Bhagavad Gita, if you read the chapter of the Bhagavad Gita where Krishna talks about where he is present in this world, if you see that, you will see that actually there is more spiritual things in this world than there is material. There is more Krishna in this world than there are material things. Okay? It's not that there is no Krishna, that there is so much spiritual stuff that you can't miss it, but we miss it because we don't want to see it. In our mind, okay, we're still thinking that, oh yeah, this is all material, and I will go somewhere and then I'll see spiritual. Often the concept is that when you die, then you go to heaven. Okay? When you die, you leave this world, you go to the spiritual world. But Vedic tradition doesn't say that. Vedic tradition says all it needs is a change of your consciousness. Okay? You don't have to die to be able to see God. You can see God while you're alive, in this life, if you put in the effort. If you can change your consciousness, you will be able to see Krishna, who is already here in so many different forms. You don't have to go anywhere physically. You don't have to wait till you die. What is required is a change of consciousness. And Krishna is here in so many, like millions and millions of forms, and you will see him. Okay? In his many, many different ways he is present. And if you want to know how, then you read the Bhagavad Gita. And Krishna tells you, I'm everywhere. In fact, you can't miss me. I'm so much everywhere. So that is the point we have to get to in spiritual practice. Absorb ourselves, okay, in Krishna consciousness, so we're able to see God in this lifetime. And it is possible because Prabhupada saw that. One disciple of Srila Prabhupada was saying that he was once traveling on a flight with Srila Prabhupada. And somebody, when he left the previous destination, there was a 5-year-old child who had drawn Krishna on a piece of paper and given it to Srila Prabhupada as a gift. Okay? Now you can imagine what a 5-year-old boy's diagram of Krishna would be like. Okay? It's, you look at that and go, okay, that's nice. I accept your love, but that doesn't really look like Krishna so much. Okay? But he had a flute, okay, and it was probably like a stick man or something, Krishna. And then Prabhupada sat there for 2 hours looking at that picture of Krishna and chanting his rounds in full absorption. Okay? Srila Prabhupada sat there looking at that picture of Krishna and chanted in full absorption. So the point is, it's all about a matter of consciousness. Okay? When we change our consciousness through spiritual practice, we transition from seeing everything material to seeing everything spiritual. That is the transition that has to happen. We don't have to find God somewhere else. He's already here and we can see him. The change that is needed is not a change in the physical realm. It is a change in consciousness. So when Nrisimhadeva appeared, as we saw today, he's everybody's favorite incarnation. And Nrisimhadeva, Lord Chaitanya said we should pray to him because he can help us. He's a Lord of protection. Okay, he can kill the demons in our heart, and he can remove obstacles. He can remove obstacles on our spiritual path, and at the same time, he can remove obstacles from within our heart, our own sort of malice. When Prahlad was asked by Hiranyakashipu, he said, "Is your God in this pillar?" And what did he say? He said, "Yes." He said, "God is everywhere." He said, "Is he in this pillar?" And Prahlad said, "Yes." And some of the acharyas in their commentary, they explained that when Prahlad looked at the pillar, he actually saw Nrisimhadeva. He was actually there in his Nrisimhadeva form. Okay? He saw Nrisimhadeva. Now it's very interesting, Nrisimhadeva wasn't present before. It was a strange form. It was a new form. Okay, it was a new creation, so to say. Okay? And Prahlad didn't know, in one sense, that Nrisimhadeva was going to appear like that. Because till he came out of that pillar, nobody had seen him. Okay, he wasn't in the books or anything. But Prahlad saw him, and he recognized him. And then he said, "Yes, my Lord is in there as well." Okay? And then he came out. But when Hiranyakashipu saw the form, what did he think? When Hiranyakashipu saw the form, even though Krishna was there, personally present in that form, Hiranyakashipu looked at that form and thought, "Oh, what's this? A strange creature." Okay, he didn't recognize. When his brother Hiranyaksha, when he saw Varahadev, okay, Varaha is Krishna who came in the form of a boar. Okay, and this is there in the Bhagavatam. And Prabhupada translates even when Hiranyaksha saw that form, he goes, "Oh, what is this? An amphibious beast." He thought, "What is this? Why am I looking at such a big pig?" That's what Hiranyaksha thought. Okay? So when Hiranyakashipu saw Nrisimhadeva, he thought, "Oh, what a strange animal." And there's actually like 4 verses in the Bhagavatam describing Hiranyakashipu trying to figure out what this form is. Okay, Mimam samanyasya sammuttito grato Nrisimha rupastadalam bhayanakam pratapta chamikara chandalochanam spurat satakesara jrimbitananam. Okay, he's looking at all his different features and he's trying to decipher what this is. So there is a difference there, you see. When Prahlad saw a form, he knew this is Krishna. When Hiranyakashipu saw the form, even though Krishna was there, he couldn't tell. And he was still trying to fight him. So it is said that Nrisimhadeva's hands, okay, he raised his hand, and Prabhupada was telling the story. Okay, he raised his hand, he said, Nrisimhadeva's hand is very strong. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Do we have a Prabhupada Vyasasan? He's going on, or you're going to carry him like that? He goes on that Vyasasan. So, yeah, when Prabhupada, when he was explaining about Nrisimhadeva, he put his hand up like this, and he did this with his hand. He was trying to show the hand. He said Nrisimhadeva's hand, he said, his nails are very sharp, but his nails are for the demons. Okay? His nails are for the demons. But his palms, they're very, very soft, because his palms are for the devotee to give blessings. But his nails are very harsh for the demons. So for the demon Hiranyakashipu, he put his nails inside and dug him out. But for the devotee, Prahlad, he put his very soft palms on his head to give him blessings. Okay. So that is the story of Nrisimhadeva. So the idea is, Krishna appears in all these different forms, in his different incarnations, to give us an opportunity to think of him, to give us an opportunity to talk about him. If Krishna never appeared and all you had was a book of philosophy, okay, we wouldn't be having these festivals. It would just be philosophy, it would be for the philosophers. But by Krishna appearing in many, many different forms, he makes everything accessible to us. Okay? We can be absorbed in Krishna's pastimes, and it helps us purify the consciousness, because that is what is needed. You can't understand Krishna by reading the books. You can read the books, you can understand a little bit. Okay, you can understand a little bit. But ultimately you will only understand Krishna when your consciousness is purified. And your consciousness will be purified if you do devotional service. Krishna explains in the Bhagavad Gita, he says, Bhaktya mama bijanati. Only a devotee can understand me. Then you would say, well, why am I reading a book then? If I'm not going to understand Krishna by reading a book, why am I reading a book? Well, the books are there to get you to that level. It'll give you some basic understanding. You can understand things, but the idea is to offer service. And when you offer service, it opens up a new doorway. Because now you're offering service, you're doing devotional service, okay? And that helps you understand Krishna better. That helps you turn your theoretical understanding into a practical realization. It turns jnana from vigyan. So yes, we should read, but also part of the process is devotional service. And so we can be engaged in Krishna's pastimes. Krishna appears in so many different incarnations and gives us so many different ways to offer service. So it is all for our purification and developing our relationship with Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you. It is 6:30. I didn't look at the watch, but it worked out. Somebody just told me 10 minutes ago, 10 minutes before I came here, that they scheduled a class, but they forgot to pick a speaker. So they gave me the mic and said, go, do something. So I did something from memory. Does anybody have any questions? You have a question? No? Okay. Any questions from anybody? No? Okay. Well, thank you very much. Thank you for coming. Please take prasadam, enjoy, and then we have Gora Aarti at 7 o'clock in the temple room, and there will be kirtans till late, till 9:30. So please do stay for kirtans. The Sunday evening kirtans are the best. So if you can stay, it's good. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Jai. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Nrisimhadeva Bhagavan ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.